What's up, guys? As you know, like I said, I'm just starting out. Um, I'm still in the process of drawing people in and getting people to subscribe and like. So I decided to today. It's a chill day, so I'm going to I found some questions that I wish that I had somebody to like ask me these questions on camera, but it's cool. I'm one man bandstand. Uh, so I'm gonna answer these questions. Basically, the questions is gonna like help y'all get a feel for me if y'all don't know me already. So like it's 150 questions. I doubt that I'll answer all 150, but this is basically, you know, another intro video to let y'all know who I am and what I'm about and what I like and what I don't like. So let's get to it. So the little introduction to the question was, basically about social media engagement and questions about yourself. So the first question was, what comes to mind when you hear the word social media engagement? Well, when I think of engagement, I think of coming together, interaction. So obviously social media coming together and interacting. I feel like social media is like the biggest platform right now. You can't really do nothing if you don't have a social media, whether it's Facebook, Snap, Twitter, IG, any of those platforms. You're not going to be able to succeed in any type of business formalities if you don't have social media. If you don't engage with the social world, you lacking, or you're a billion years old. Either way, you need to interact with your social media. I promise. I got Twitter, I got IG, I got Facebook, I got Snap, I got all that. Granted, I don't interact on IG and Twitter like I should, but I'm definitely working on it. I'm kind of slowing up on my Facebook interaction and heading over to the Twitter world, because Twitter's where the grown-ups be at. You know what I'm saying? Question number 2. Has social media made your life better? If so, how? I'm gonna be real with y'all. In the beginning of my social media days, it was for the worst. Like, not in the beginning, but couple years back, social media did me dirty because I felt like I needed validation on everything. Like, I was going through so much stuff, and I felt like I had to run a social media because I looked at social media as my diary, which, if you know social media, people really don't give a shit about what you're going through. They don't care about your life. They don't care if you're hurting. They don't care if you're happy. They just want something that they can interact with and be like, oh, this is my insight for the day, or they looking for somebody to laugh at and clown. And I didn't think about that at first because I was young-minded and I was going through a lot. So social media in the beginning didn't make my life no better. Now social media is helping me because I just previously launched like a little small business last year during the pandemic, and of course word of mouth is one of the best ways to advertise. So without social media, I wouldn't been able to put my platform out as much as I have, and even with me doing the YouTube thing, it's still a social media, so I wouldn't have been able to reach as many people as I'm trying to reach. So social media has and hasn't made my life better. I just answered this question. On which social network do you get lowest/highest engagement? Ever figured out why? On the real, I get most of my engagement from Snap and Facebook. Like, because I feel like, why? Because of course I don't have a lot of friends on neither platform, but I got, about 2,000 on Facebook, and that's like, I feel like that's where all my engagement comes from. That and Snap. IG, I used IG like way back in the day, like years ago, and I was posting more. Granted, it was like memes and like petty pictures. I don't know why I don't engage as much on IG, because I just think of IG as, just take a picture of something and you putting it, for people to see. So I probably should figure that out. Share a tip or two for getting better on social media engagement. I don't know. Have friends. I don't know. Me personally, to get better with your social media engagement, you gotta have social media. You gotta actually engage yourself. You know, you have to be willing to put yourself out there to engage on social media in order to get engagement. I don't know, that's a stupid question. Tell us one social media skill you're good at and one that you want to improve. I think I'm good at what's a social media skill I'm good at? I'm good at like talking to strangers. Like, I can be your friend on Facebook like today, and I'll probably be hitting you up because, like, what's the point of us being social media friends if we ain't gonna engage? Like, I think that's probably one of my best overall skills in general. Like, I can talk to anybody. Like, I'm not afraid to talk to anybody. I'm not afraid to, you know, get to know somebody. I'm not afraid to engage. I need to improve on posting on the platforms that I don't engage with. Like, I need to start actually posting more on Twitter, posting more on IG. You know, I have a TikTok and I don't post as much. I just go on there and like videos. So I need to actually start engaging more on the sites that I don't engage on. Let's see, what else? Okay. What are some easy and cost-efficient ways to learn about social media marketing? Obviously, social media is cost-efficient in itself because it's free. Get you a free platform and market yourself. You don't gotta wait for everybody else. You know, there are so many different ways to market these days through social media that it's cost efficient all in itself. So that's a kind of biased question. Let's see. What do you enjoy more? Posting stories or watching stories? And why? I honestly just started using the Facebook story method like a couple months ago. Like, I always seen it, but I never really posted stuff on there. And it's crazy that your stories on IG and Facebook will get more views than if you post it on your regular Facebook. It's so crazy to me. And like, it be people who don't even interact with you. And then you got those people who be like, my views on my stories going up, which I fail to realize is if somebody's clicking and you just not paying attention, I don't care. I'm not watching your story. I'm just trying to click through. I mean, I've actually gotten better with watching people's stories because some people be having like real good commentary on their stories, and I'm actually learning to use that more myself. Do you plan out your stories content in advance, or what do you usually post? To be honest, like I said, most of my stories from Facebook have already been made from Snap. So if I post something on Snap and I like it, or I feel like it's, a crowd pleaser, I will most likely save it and upload it to my Facebook story because it's easier that way. Granted, I have people on my Snap who ain't on my Facebook, family. So like stuff that I want more people to see, I'll probably post it on my Facebook story instead of my Snap story. Which social networks do you check first and why? I check my Facebook first because Facebook is like daily news. It's literally like daily news. Like, you wake up, you find out who did what happened, who passed, who's messing with who don't like who. It's like this day and age newspaper. Like, we don't need newspaper because we got Facebook. So, no cap, I definitely check my Facebook first. I don't know why. Well, that is why. Yeah. Let's see. What else? It's a common sense question. Do you have a daily social media routine? How do you usually go about it? Well, I actually do. Like I said, I wake up, I check my time, see if I got any notifications, hit my drop bar. I go to Facebook, I go to Snap, I go to Twitter, back to Facebook, and now that I'm working on my YouTube subscription, I hit YouTube. So like I have like it's not intentional, but it happens. Like I literally will check my Facebook first, slide over to Snap, you know, see what's going on, slide back to Facebook, go tweet a little bit. Every now and then I'm throwing IG, spend hella time on TikTok, was looking at relatable videos, slide back to Facebook. I don't know why. It's I don't know, just how it is. This is a good question. Does your mood affect your behavior on social media? How? Like I said earlier, back when I was going through a lot of stuff, social media was my outlet. Facebook was my outlet. Like I don't care if people were seeing it. It was like I cared, but I didn't care because I was posting stuff relevant to what I was going through, and I was trying to grasp certain people's attention. Then there was like I didn't care who saw it, and you know, whatever. So if I see something on social media and I don't like it, it does affect my mood. Like for instance, like I don't care to let y'all in, because this is the point of my whole video, like letting y'all in on stuff, letting y'all in on how I am. So like for instance, my mama, she puts stuff on Facebook. You know, it's no giving. My siblings, we all know this. Like, if anything happens, we'll know about Facebook will know type. So people's different. You know, we've all came to the conclusion that we don't like that she posts everything on Facebook, but it's her life. She's gonna do that. So then there came a point in time when me and my mom was kind of in like this little bad spot, and we was going back and forth, and she would make a status. And then I'd see it and I'd get pissed, like mad, because what are you going to Facebook for? But you get mad when I make the Facebook status on rebuttal. But that's in the past, you know what I'm saying? Me and my mama's on great terms now. Love it, you know. But I'm saying, so when people go through something and they run to Facebook, because I am guilty of this. I did this myself. Like running to Facebook, it will definitely change your mood. It'll change your behavior to make you think like, damn, like why do I gotta put everything on Facebook? And I'm learning day by day to not let social media ruin my mood, because at the end of the day, it's just people behind the screen trying to get under your skin. And if you let that get under your skin, you'll let anything get under your skin. So, all right, I'm gonna take a quick break. Then we're gonna answer some more questions coming up in a second. All right. All right, so we're back. Ah, shit. They had like a little multiple choice section. I just decided to skip that and go straight to the would you rather section. Okay, so question number 1 was, would you rather post on Twitter or on Instagram, and why? Like I said earlier, I don't use Instagram like I should. I see a lot of people like follow me on IG, and I'm like, okay. But I guess now I'm starting to see why. Now once you get into one social platform and you like actually do your research, you'll start to see why certain people use certain stuff. Not all platforms is for everybody. So me personally, no cap, I'm a venter, because I don't really talk to nobody like about my personal, because I feel like people don't give a shit anyway. But I post way more on Twitter. Back in the day when I used to be on Twitter heavily, back when Twitter was a thing for everybody to know. Now people just using it for networking and junk. So I personally post on Twitter more, because it's like not everybody is on there that I know, so it gives me a chance to talk my shit for real. Would you rather live alone in a beautiful countryside or work hard and live in the city around the people you love? Why? I think this is a trick question, so I'm gonna give y'all a trick answer. Nah, for real. If I could live in the countryside and still have good service, I'm gone. And like everything I needed was like in my proximity, I'd be straight. Like I don't mind working hard and, you know, being around people I love, but I'm becoming a turtle. And like I used to feel like I needed to be around people, I needed to interact. Now, I don't even really want to be outside. Like I'm going back to how it was when I was a young kid, because I played, I did certain stuff. I did this, I was a nerd, blah, blah, blah. But then I got older and I start, you know, stepping out of my boundaries. And I don't know, like, I like kind of being by myself now. So I think I take the countryside. And it said beautiful countryside, so not no redneck type shit. No offense to nobody, but I take the countryside. For the rest of your life, would you rather be unable to use search engines or unable to use social media? Why? Oh, y'all trying to make me think. No lie. Google is my best friend. Like, I be Googling, like, the dumbest stuff. Like, at first, I used to Google, like, oh, I got this is happening. And it'd be like, you pregnant. No, the fuck I ain't. So, Google has become my bestest friend. Social media. I haven't even got to the point where I could go, like, more than 3 days without checking my social media. So, that's a very tough question. A very tough question. If I ain't have Google, I'd have to ask other people, which that's kind of like asking Google. So I'd say I'd rather be unable to use search engines, sadly. So bye, Google. Would you rather give up bathing for a month or give up the internet for a month? What? I got Wi-Fi. So, I'm definitely not tripping off the internet. I needs to watch this big ass. Not big as in plump, but as in big girl. So, nah, I'm definitely not giving up bathing. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, nah. Would you rather have 10 million followers on Instagram or find true love, and why? So, like I said, most of these videos, let me pause. Most of these videos that I'm gonna be posting on my page is like real life situations, like real life stuff I've been through, my family's been through, or people I know have been through. So this question right here is funny to me because it's a part of it is like, let me tell y'all about me in depth. So would you rather have 10 million followers on Instagram or find true love? I don't really use Instagram like that, but if it could help me reach my platform, I'd fuck with it. But you know, true love is real, I guess. I'm currently in a relationship. So, I mean, and with this person, I don't 100% know if it's true love. I mean, it's definitely true love, but you know, there's different aspects of true love. But we'll get into that later. So, you know, true love, true love conquers all. So, I guess I'd take true love over 10 million followers. Yeah. Okay. Would you rather dress up or be casual, and why? Listen, I am not a girly girl, as y'all can see. I don't like to be dressed. Like, my idea of dress, I'm casual. Straight up and down, casual. I'd rather be casual all day. So basketball shorts in the summertime, sweats in the winter. You know, light jacket. I'm simple. Like, I don't get into all the name brands and the designers and the this and the that. Don't get me twisted, don't get me wrong. You know, I got swag when necessary, but when I'm just on my hobo mode, I honestly don't care. So I'd rather be casual. Casual's comfortable. Would you rather travel with a group, solo travel, or meet other travelers along the way? What's your pick and why? So I'm gonna break this down for y'all real copacetic like. I've done the traveling with the group thing, you know, and that's always based off the type of people that you travel with. I didn't travel with some people who ruined my trip. I didn't travel with some people who made my trip. I didn't travel with some people who made the trip revolve around them. It's like I've been travel with different types of people. Solo travel I have yet to do because, you know, I feel like if you're going to travel, it got to be with somebody. But now I'm learning that you don't got to. I'm actually planning a trip, hopefully, pray to God, in November, because there's a place that I want to go that I haven't got to go yet. And if I got to go by myself, so be it. I'm going to be by myself. Let's see. All right, so there's another section on here. It's called fun and generic questions. It looks like it's basically, you know, getting to know me some more. Okay. So, first question is, describe yourself in 3 words. Describe myself in 3 words. I'm creative. I'm a go-getter. And let's say I'm passionate. I use those 3 words because creativity, like, definitely. I've been rocking with creative mindset since I was born. Like, you give me a project, and I'm gonna achieve that project and go above and beyond. Like, I don't know why, but my mind is just, it's always working. It's like a never-ending computer. Like, my mind don't turn off. So I'm always thinking of ways to create something new, or be the first person to do this, or be the person to do this best. So I am very creative. What else I say? Damn, I forgot the word I said. I'm passionate. I'm passionate because if I believe in something, which falls under creativity, if I believe in something and I put my all into it wholeheartedly, I'm gonna go for it. Like, whether it be a relationship, a job, love, you know, any of that. Like, I'm very passionate about anything that I put my heart into. What I say? Go-getter. Same. Like, all these words coincide with each other. I'm a go-getter because, you know, I've been at the bottom before. I'm still at the bottom. I don't ask for handouts. I don't like feeling like a burden. So if I want something, I'm gonna go get it. Simple. Period. End of discussion. Say no more. Favorite food and when did you last eat it? Well, I have a plethora of favorite foods. To be honest, as long as I can remember, my grandparents can vouch for this. Chicken is my favorite food. I love thighs. Like, not too dry, not too moist. It's just right. You know, I love thighs. Last time I ate some chicken was actually last night. My chick bought some food home. So yeah, last night. Okay, this is a good question. If you had access to a time machine, where and when would you go? I always thought that I would want to go back in time to visit a good friend of mine who passed away a couple years ago on our birthday. Sorry, it made me get a little emotional. But everything happened for a reason. So that would kind of be hard for me not to say that. I definitely would go back and retweet that moment. But on a lighter note, I would go back to, like, old school, like, black and white days. I don't know the year, but way back when shit makes sense. Like, not slavery type shit, but, you know, the era where they was, like, I felt like things was, like, love was different in that era. Like, I don't know. I ain't trying to get deep on y'all right now. I answered that earlier. Like, this is crazy. What's the first word that comes to your mind when you say passion? Literally, I think of 2 things. So, passion to me is something that you, like, you truly, it's just, passion ain't even a freaking word. It's like something you do. You just grab it. You know, like, I'm passionate about creating. I'm passionate about, you know, music. So to me, it's something that you absolutely love. Like, you can't go without. That's what I think of. If you could win an award, what would it be? I wonder if it has to be a known award. Yeah, did we think about that? If I could win any award, I would win Best Improved, Most Improved, Because if y'all knew who I was a few years back and how just reckless and careless I was, and to see me now, I have improved tremendously. And I applaud myself daily for those facts, because I don't know where I would be if I didn't improve. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely win most improved. What's your most used emoji? No. Because, like, I'm not a real big emoji user, but for some reason, you could use it for, like, I use it more so when I'm ending the conversation. I'm trying to be smart. Like, well, you told me this, but, you know, it's all good. I don't know. It's stupid. Can't really do that. This is stupid. I don't even know if I want to even get into this healthy eating shit, because ain't nothing healthy about me. So we're going to skip that and head to the entertainment part. Alright, so this question, I guess, is asking you, what is your favorite form of entertainment? And it gives you, like, A, B, C, D, E. So the responses is watching a movie, playing a game, watching YouTube videos, talking to a friend, creating something fun. Which, my favorite form of entertainment is being creative. And not watching YouTube videos, but I watch a lot of TikTok videos, because I be trying to find the most relevant stuff, and then, you know, try to, like, incorporate it somehow into my life. So definitely create something fun and watching TikTok videos. Do you consider yourself an entertainer or prefer being the audience? Why? These days, I consider myself the entertainer. Because, I mean, other than looks, which I know I'm not cute like that. I know I'm not a size 2. But those are the reasons why I'm an entertainer, because I can talk shit about myself and be comfortable. Like, there's people out here who think I'm gorgeous. There's people out here who thinks I'm ugly. Like, I don't care, you know? But me being an entertainer, I can take all of that and create a bigger audience, which is all I'm ever trying to do anyway. So I consider myself the entertainer. What's your idea of a fun, entertaining weekend? I'm simple. You know, I used to do the going out scene, the partying, the bullshit, and that used to be entertaining as fuck to me. Now, entertaining weekend to me is creating some new content, you know, going out with my family if possible, you know, whenever my companion is not at work. Entertaining weekend is a weekend where I'm not pressed, where I'm having a okay time and don't have to spend money. All right, next question. If you were in the entertainment business, would you be A, reality star, B, comedian, C, actor, D, singer, or E, other? I don't know if this considers what's on the list, but I always want to be a talk show host. Like, with all I know and what I've been through, I think I could be a talk show host. So I guess, and I don't really want to go on script. I don't want to be a script. So I'm not funny enough to be a comedian, but I'm not real enough to be a reality star, you know? So I think an actor, that's hard. Because I know I'm not a comedian, so that's definitely not it. If I could be a comedian, I would, but I don't think that's for me. So it actually would be between an actor or a reality star, I guess, because Lord knows I can't sing unless I'm in the shower. Okay, there's a section called Good Deeds. Do you think you should do a good deed for someone in order to make their day better? Is it important? I mean, a good deed is basically based on you. you know, a lot of people do good deeds to get clout, to video record it and post it and share it like they did some, you know, some actual good in the world. I don't want to be that person. You know, I don't want to do a good deed just to get recognized. So if you're going to do a good deed, it's because you're a good person and you want to, you know, do something good. Like, I'm not trying to make your day by doing this good deed and to get props from it. You know, like, I want to make somebody's day because that's the proper thing to do. And I tend to make a lot of people's days even when I'm not even trying. So good deeds also ain't about you buying stuff and doing this. Like, my good deed one time, somebody even told me, like, you made my day because you answered the phone and, you know, you gave me this advice and blah, blah, blah. Like, good deeds, there's many forms of good deeds, and I love making people's day if possible. Tell us one good thing someone did for you that brought a smile to your face. I'm laughing because it's hard for me to think of a lot of good stuff people do. A lot of people, I do so much good for other people that I don't even pay attention to when they do good stuff for me. Not saying nobody don't do good stuff, so it's just gonna take me a couple seconds to recollect. Actually, you know what? One of my exes brought a smile to my face not so long ago because we was talking, and you know, like, you know something's wrong, but you continue to do it anyway, type situation. So I had one of those thoughts in my head, not about my ex, and it was just like, you need somebody to talk to who knows you, who understands you. When you feel like you can't go to nobody else, bad as it is, that person for me sometimes is my ex. And it's like, the smile part came in because I was starting to, you know, belittle myself. I was bringing myself down to the point where I was getting in my own head. And when I get in my head, it's never a good situation. It's ugly. It will always be ugly. So my ex basically, you know, put me on a pedestal because I had felt like I hadn't been on a pedestal in quite some time. And it really did make me smile. Like, it made me feel like worth it. Because sometimes I just don't feel that. So, yeah. That's all basic stuff. Ooh, they have a fill in the blank part. Okay. So this one says, my favorite way to relax after a long day is, no cap, smoke. Like, I used to didn't smoke like that, or even at all for that matter. I got pens. I go, every time we take a trip somewhere, I'm trying to see if weed's legal so I can, you know, so definitely smoke. Or write. Blank always makes me smile. Money. Hey, listen. I was so broke for a long time that I felt like money would actually do me some justice. And I don't care what y'all say or how y'all say it. Money may be the root to all evil, and money may not can't buy happiness as y'all say, but yes, it can make you smile. Yes, technically money can buy you happiness because if you ain't got money, you can't buy the stuff that you want, and the stuff that you want is what's gonna make you happy once you get it. Facts. So yeah, money makes me smile. Always. Never been a time where it don't. Unless I'm losing it or having to pay bills. But money always makes me happy. What y'all thought I was gonna say? Some bullshit. Give y'all some flossy flower and rainbow unicorn answer? Sorry. No. Let's see. Next question. If I could snap my fingers and be a CEO of an existing company, I'd be the CEO of blank because blank. Ooh. I'd be the CEO of... This is about I got a couple, but this is my silly answer. I'd be the CEO of MySpace because I miss MySpace. You know, was it Mark? Or he's Facebook. Whoever, Tom. It was Tom. It was his name, Tom. Listen, Tom, you ain't do us right because I feel like Facebook was for like the college kids and shit back when I was on MySpace. So like MySpace now, I have no clue what it is. It's not the same compared to what it was back when I got out of fucking high school, running home to tap the phone lines to check my messages from people who I knew I shouldn't be talking. It wasn't even people that I went to school with, you know, people that I was flirting with or, you know, trying to be funny with, whatever. Changing my profile. Like, Tom, bro, what did you do? Like, how did you let that slip? You had $1 billion empire on your hands. Like, MySpace would be so lit right now. They changed, like, everything about MySpace. Like, and I do not understand why I don't like it. So, yes, I'd be the CEO of MySpace because I feel like I could make that shit shake top notch right about now. Okay. My favorite thing about my life right now is... my favorite thing about my life right now is the fact that I'm not who I was before. Like, I'm not as pressed. I'm not as sad. I'm not looking for validation. I'm not as low on the totem pole as I once was. And I can say that sincerely because I literally have had to pick myself up from the ground. Not family, not friends, not work, not even the things I love like music, money. None of that even helped. So to be in a better spot than I am today, that's like the best thing in my life right now. I've tried to off myself mentally, physically, emotionally from everything, and to know that I succeeded, and I didn't succeed, and I'm successful in my place in life right now. Like, cause success ain't always about what you got, you know. My mental success. So that's my favorite thing. My mental success is my favorite thing. All right, we're gonna take another little quick break, because I need to find my charger so I can keep this video going. So we'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I was playing with my phone, and I noticed this little edit your background filter. So you know I'm always down to try some new stuff, play with some new stuff. So yeah. All right, so there's this part called technology, as I was stating earlier. Let's get back into it, shall we? Okay, so this question is, what is your favorite piece of technology that you own? My favorite technology that I own. I don't know if it's technology. Well, it is to me. My favorite technology, it may not be like mechanical, like big time technology, but this little bad boy right here, my favorite piece of equipment. Like, I got hip to this about 3 years ago. Like, smoking THC out of like an oil form. I was like, what? That's stupid. But I got so faded. Like, if you get the right type, you'll feel good. So this one comes in handy when I'm like, used to be at work and I was stressed and I was, you know, trying to be uplifted or just not care. Ooh. And it's very compact too. It's like, go about your business. So this is definitely my favorite piece of technology. Even if it is or isn't technology, I don't care. We're going with this. What, according to you, me, was the best invention of the last 50 years? Best invention. Hey, okay. The air fryer. I mean, there's probably more, but the air fryer, boy, like, I can't even tell y'all why. It's just like the air fryer. The air fryer and the Instapot. You know, like, they didn't take cooking to a whole. You can air fry anything. Like, if you look up some of the stuff that people be air frying, like deviled eggs. Like, how the fuck you can make a cake in the air fryer? Like, the air fryer, definitely the air fryer. Does technology simplify life or make it complicated? Share your thoughts. Well, I think it's a combination of both, because I feel like with kids, technology has like changed the game in good and bad ways. Like, I remember back in my day, like, I'm saying like I'm old, I'm only 30, but back in the day, you had to interact with the outside world, like homework, clean your room, take your ass outside till it's time to eat type look. So we didn't have like cell phones and iPads and TikTok. We didn't have all that. I mean, yeah, I had a Game Boy, but that was when I was like whatever. But still, like, technology has flawed the learning process. Like, kids don't learn, the way we learned, or they don't do what we do. Like, a kid will go crazy if they had to sit in the house for 24 hours without no Wi-Fi. Like, my niece, like, is prime example. If we don't got no Wi-Fi, she will lose her shit. Like, she's always glued to her phone or on Netflix. So once I turn the Wi-Fi off, even if I'm just rebooting it, she goes crazy. Something's wrong with the Wi-Fi. Like, no, take your ass outside, ride your bike, read a book. Like, that's on the negative spectrum. On the positive, it has helped a lot because, imagine having to be the perfect speller, carrying around a fucking dictionary, or knowing what something means, or thesaurus. Like, Google, technology of Google has came a long way. It definitely has helped us. So that's a kind of double standard type question for me. So it's goods and bads to it. These technology questions are kind of stupid, so we're gonna skip through it. They got a section on here called your phone. Okay, so this question says, what are 3 most used apps on your phone? As of lately, it'll probably be YouTube, Snap, Facebook, social media wise. But all in all, Google, I don't know if that's considered an app, but Google definitely, Pinterest, and Facebook. Yeah, so as of lately, Facebook, no, because I ain't really been on Facebook, so I lied. TikTok, Pinterest, Google. There you go. Which app seemed like magic the first time you used it? Why did it feel so? Snap felt magic, like magic. Like, it really did, because it was like, oh, I could send somebody something. Oh, this is before people got hip to all the trades. Like, I could send somebody something and it'll disappear. Like, I could send you a nipple pic, and if you don't save it, or because back then people wasn't hip to all that, it's gone, it's vanished. So I thought that was pretty neat, for real. How many apps do you have on your phone? Which one do you use the least and why? Since I'm on my phone, I could pull it up on my computer actually, but I probably got about 40 apps, maybe, if that. The one I use the least, I don't know. Shit. Probably something that was already on the phone, like one of them bullshit apps that, come pre-programmed to the phone. Shit, I don't know. What's the most useful app on your phone? Share your favorite thing about this app. The most useful app on my phone is Google. Duh. It's like the greatest thing ever. No, other than Google, useful. My calculator. Cause I can't count. Oh, okay. Let me be serious. My camera. It's probably the usefulest because I can't really do much without my camera. Definitely with what I'm trying to do. So probably my camera. Okay. Remember the time before all these apps? If you could, would you go back to that time and why? So before social media, like I said, I was a nobody. I'm still a nobody. So I don't know if this even justifies. But I was a big nerd. Like I was I was writing so much and reading so much that time just passed me by. So to be honest, if I could go back, if I could be now what I was then, I'd take it because I'd probably have like a whole series of books and scripts wrote due to the fact that I didn't do anything before social media other than read and write. Like my mama would buy me pretzels and like those little Quaker oat cakes, and I have like water by my bed. And that's how I survived, just writing and reading and going to the library. Like I was a fluent library goer before social media. So yes, definitely would go back into quickness. If you could make any app, what would you make it for? I mean, there's pretty much a fucking app for everything. But if I could make an app, I would make an app for... I don't know what would I make an app for. I'd make an app for like celebrity normal people. Like celebrities have to, in order for them to have celebrity status, they have to interact with this app. So like as a normal person, you can, ask a celebrity anything you want to ask them and they have to respond. Like it's kind of stupid, but some of these celebrities feel like they all high and mighty and they don't have to interact with the little people. I feel like something like that will humble them. So it'll be some type of app where me as a normal person, I can log onto my computer and FaceTime Trey Songz, it's like, or ask him any question about his success, or ask Oprah like how she came up, anything. It's stupid, but it's something that I think will be beneficial. Not just, singers, rappers, like any celebrity. Like if you want to talk to a celebrity and you have like it, of course it wouldn't be like extravagant, like out of hand, but you'd get like a subscription of, a free subscription to talk to like 5 celebrities for like 5 minutes or 5 days or something. Like I don't know, something stupid. I guess all that. Okay, now we're on to the leisure part. How much free time do you usually have for yourself every week? Listen, when I was working like a slave, I had no free time. Like I couldn't even breathe the word free time. So now that I'm just hopping in and out of my current part-time job when I choose to, I have so much free time. Like sometimes I feel like I have too much time on my hands, because you can tell when I have too much time on my hands because I started doing TikToks, like, and then I post them on my Facebook and everybody be like, you are too da-da-da-da. No, it's just I got a creative outlet and this is how I'm gonna do it. But I do got way too much time on my hands. How do you spend your free time? None of these is what I do, because I barely sleep. I don't read anymore. The only time I walk is to the damn mailbox, watch Netflix, talk to a friend. So probably other, because none of that stuff is what I do. If we all worked fewer hours a week, will we have more time to spend on leisure activities? What activities would you like to indulge in? You got some people who love to work. Some people who just absolutely love to work. Like my girl, for instance, like, I don't know if she love to work or she's just addicted to the shit. I don't know. But you got people who rather work. I'd rather get the money. I don't want work for it. I mean, that sounds stupid, but if I gotta punch a clock to get money, that's just not what I want to do in life. So I feel like if we worked fewer hours, a lot of people would see their kids, see their family more. Like, it will benefit us. Leisure would become an actual thing if we worked less. Is there something you wish to do, start, but don't have too much time for. I do want to get this YouTube stuff going consecutively. The time is not the issue. It's just me being vulnerable, putting myself out there, worried about what people think, which I honestly at this point I don't. But more so to my technical side. The technical side is what's gonna hinder me, not the time. Like if I just feel like once I start or try to start and get heavy, I'm a job's gonna call me back, because where I'm not working, I need to get another job. I mean, I'm working, but I'm not, so I don't want work to come into before my passion. That's why I said I'm taking the summer off of work. I honestly got the money saved up to where I could pay my bills for the rest of the summer and be okay, regardless. I mean be broke after, but it's better than nothing. So time is never the issue, at least not right now. The spending some leisure time help you. Wait, what? Does spending some leisure time help you become more productive? How? Like I said, I got nothing but time right now. So leisure time can be used for your productivity. It could be used for, catching up on sleep, catching up on laundry, just catching up. So it don't even got to be like, productive. And it could be just you chilling, because where you work so much and you don't have, you going from point A to point B running on fumes, you need that leisure time to just sit back, chill, and just regroup and refocus. Describe your idea of a perfect day. Shit. Now, a perfect day is waking up, hit him with that stretch. Let me not even sugarcoat it. The perfect day is any day that I wake up, of course. But a perfect day, no arguments, no bullshit, no sneak dissing, no hate, no animosity, no negativity. A perfect day is perfect vibes. That's a perfect day for me. Like a worry-free day, a worry-free, unnegative, nothing but positive, great vibes is a perfect day. Perfect day. Alright, they trying to get sentimental. I don't know if I can answer these, but I'll try. This section's called Christmas. Question was, what is your favorite Christmas memory? Honestly, I'm not a really big Christmas person, because I don't know. I can vaguely remember, I think, but I'll just tell y'all the gist of it. Anytime back when I was a kid, we didn't have much. It was 6 of us, so we definitely didn't have much. So it wasn't even about the gifts. It wasn't even about the what we got, the what we didn't get, or what we didn't get. It was just about the fact of being together. We had this thing where we would open up Christmas presents at our crib and then spend the rest of the day most likely in my granny's house. And that's back when when the family came down and my great grandmother was alive. Like, those was the times where Christmas actually meant something. Like, honestly, I don't care for Christmas now. I mean, I do because I got a whole bunch of nieces and nephews, but other than that, like, back when I was like a kid, when we would get dressed after opening Christmas presents, eat breakfast, and head to my granny's house. So it's not like a specific memory, but when the whole family used to get together, that shit was lit. What is your favorite Christmas movie / TV show or episode? My favorite Christmas movie. Jingle All the Way. Hey, let me tell y'all. Jingle All the Way had Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sinbad. And that was my movie. Like, dude, both of these motherfuckers literally chased each other around for a fucking dog the entire movie. That was my that is still to this day, Jingle All the Way is my shit. Like, definitely. I love that movie. My mom even bought it. I love that movie. It don't even gotta, it's not even Jingle All the Way. I'm not even gonna do y'all like that. I'm about to watch it. Have you ever been someone's Secret Santa? What did you give them? Man, I always wanted to do the Secret Santa thing, whether it be with the family or at a job, but I don't get those type of people in my life for some strange reason. Like, that's bullshit. That's straight bullshit. So I have not ever did the Secret Santa thing, and I definitely really want to. What's your favorite thing about Christmas? A, holidays. B, family time. C, food. D, gifts. E, other. My favorite thing about Christmas now, I would say family time, but I got 2 brothers incarcerated right now, and with my great grandmother being gone, and like all my, like everybody got their own lives now. Holidays don't seem the same. We do that in increments, and I don't like that. So, honestly, my favorite time about Christmas is being able to get stuff for my nieces and nephews, for real, and giving out gifts to people who, who in need or who want. Like, I like seeing people smile, so I guess giving out gifts. What's the best Christmas gift you've ever received? I honestly can't even think about nothing that I got for Christmas, honestly, because best Christmas gift I ever received. Was it Christmas last year? Probably something that my girl got me recently or one of these years. No, I got an iPod for Christmas, like, because I had been asking for one, so that's probably one of the best gifts I received back then. Recently, I'm not sure. Did you believe in Santa as a child? Why or why not? Hey, no cap. If we ain't believe in nothing, we believed in Santa. Like, we wasn't stupid. We know Santa Claus was not real. We know that. Point blank, period. But it's funny because if we didn't believe, we wasn't gonna get shit. So we had no choice but to believe in a fat white man coming through your chimney when we didn't even have a chimney. We had no choice. So I had to believe in Santa Claus. Like, even if we caught my mama wrapping up our Christmas gift, she would dead ass look us in the eye and see us, see her, see us, see her, see her, see us, and continue to wrap that motherfucking gift. And literally would write from Santa on that motherfucker in her handwriting and slide it under the tree. No cap. Yeah, I believed in Santa. I had no choice. Shit's still funny to this day. What is your favorite Christmas song or carol? Hey, y'all probably don't know nothing about this, but that Destiny's Child Christmas album, on the day of Christmas, my enemy. Hey, that album was lit. Like, I definitely jig with the Christmas carols from the Destiny's Child for sure. Okay, this is some deep. Oh, it says Christmas. It says, you have been granted one Christmas wish. What will it be? Hands down, for my brother to come home. Like, I got 2 brothers incarcerated. One is going to see the light of day sooner than the other. But the one who's not going to be out no time soon, it was on some bullshit. So, like, every wish I make, it was for my brother to come home. Like, so, like, say if somebody's like, you have one Christmas miracle, what will it be? Like, all I'd wish for is for my brother to be home. Like, nothing would make my life, my mama's life, my siblings' life more brighter than for my brother DeAndre to come home. And that's from the heart. Like, it don't gotta be a Christmas wish. It could just be a genie wish. It could be a blow the candles out wish. Like, but that would be my Christmas wish, is for my brother to come home. Anyways, all right, I'm done with the Christmas bullshit. All right. Okay, so since, like, this is a video about y'all getting to know me, so this is a perfect little section. It's about your hometown. Because, once you start getting YouTube up there, and you will get people from different parts of the world. So this is my chance to, once I get those followers who are not from where I'm from, to, learn a little bit about it. All right, this question states, where were you born? What was your hometown like? Excuse me. I was born in Lexington, Kentucky, the bluegrass state. Bullshit, bullshit, more bullshit. My hometown's trash. I guess everybody say they hometown's trash when they from there. It ain't trash. It's just like nowhere I want to be for the rest of my life. I'll tell you that. But I'm from Lexington, Kentucky, the bluegrass, Kentucky Fried Chicken. And no, we're not country. No, we don't, ride horses on a dirt road. All these hillbilly parts that you think that we here do in Kentucky, we do not do that. Granted, there is some country parts of the Kentucky, but Lexington is not. They're not one of them. And I love when people say Louisville. That's funny to me too. But yeah, it's just a little insight about the hometown stuff. Nope, I did not enjoy where I grew up, so let that go. Did where you grew up shape you as a person? How? I feel like yes and no. Because I'm in a Commonwealth state. And like, Lexington just sucks. Like, everything is expensive for no reason. Minimum wage is like 2 pennies. Rent. You might as well buy a house. But you buy a house, you gotta sell your lungs. So it's just like, growing up, it made me be more cost efficient, so I guess it definitely shaped me into something. When was the last time you visited your hometown? I never left that motherfucker. I'm still here. I'm trying to leave this motherfucker. So, well, clearly this hometown part was not what I thought it was going to be. So, next. Shopping. So this question says, do you like shopping? What do you like shopping for and where? No cap. I hate shopping for clothes. Like, I hate jeans. Like, if I didn't have to wear jeans, I wouldn't. So, clothes is not something I shop for. I'm starting to like browsing. I wouldn't say shopping. But Amazon is my best friend. No cap. Like, I love Amazon because Amazon gives you the ability to find cheaper prices for same quality, and you ain't without the hassle. They even, what I'm saying? Like, if you got a site that price matches and you don't want to wait them 2 to 7 days to get your item, boom, Amazon. Amazon is the shit. Like, no cap. I love Amazon. Does social media influence the way you shop? Nope. Not at all. Because I don't follow trends. I don't follow people. I don't care what other people buy. So, nope. Not at all. Because if I follow social media trends, I will be broke. And half the stuff that I see on social media don't even fit me as a person anyway. So, nope. How often do you window shop? Would you rather go shopping with someone or by yourself? I don't know if you call it window shop, but I be seeing stuff that I know I can afford. I know I can buy, and I know it's not going to kill me. But I talk myself out of it. But I'll sit there and I'll look at it. It's not, like, to me, window shopping is, oh, I wish I could get that. I wish I had the money for that. But I literally will have the money and just won't do it. Like, so, I window shop, but it's not the sense of window shopping that y'all think. I don't care to go shopping with somebody. Like, it also depends on where we going and who I'm with. Because certain people, when you go certain places, they be capping. Like, they be in there, I'm going here for this. And you be then walk down every aisle. And no. I really don't like shopping by myself. Because it's like, what am I doing? Like, I shop by myself when I'm buying something for somebody who I want around me. But other than that, I could care less about shopping for real. Which answers the next question. Do you shop online? Do you prefer shopping online or in store? And what is one rule you follow while shopping? I'd rather shop online, to be honest, because you always find the better deals online. When you buying like clothes and stuff, you gotta be skeptical because it's like if you buying off some little bullshit ass sites and you can't try nothing on, it's like damn, waste of time. Sometimes they don't take it back. It is what it is. So, but me personally, I'm an online shopper. One rule that I have while shopping is if I can get that free, shipping, I'm gonna take it. So it gets me every time. It be like, oh, you are $6 away from free shipping, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm already $135 in. So that's one rule. Try to always get the free shipping. Another thing, definitely when I'm shopping on Amazon, I'm gonna look for a deal. I'm gonna look for a price cut. Like, if something says $50, best believe I'm gonna find it for cheaper, because there's always something cheaper out there. And if it's gonna be the same exact thing, just with a different name, it's gonna do the same thing, it's gonna fit the same. Who ain't going to knock off a couple percentages off? I don't even like to share money, so I'm definitely don't mind paying that extra, that lower price. Humble yourself, people. Humble yourself. Have you ever saved money to buy something you want, and what was it? Well, recently, my real goal, I was slumming it. Like, I was literally putting every check that I could think of into my savings account, because me and my chick was trying to buy a house. But between buying a house and, trying to conceive, like, those has always been two of my, since I've been with her, like, main things I wanted to do. And clearly at this point, neither one of them is happening. So I definitely was going hard on saving money. Like, try not to eat as much, try not to buy as much. But it just got to a point where I was like, man, I'm sick of all the extra. I deserve to splurge on something. So, you try to save, and then it always ends up going left. Let's see. This section is about gratitude. I said I wasn't gonna do all of them, which I haven't. I'm just skipping around, but if y'all don't mind, I don't mind. Okay, this question states, what does gratitude mean to you, and what are some ways in which you express gratitude? I'm trying not to get gratitude confused with another word. So I think gratitude is like appreciation, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what it means. I feel like gratitude means appreciation. I've expressed my gratitude to a person in general, because this person helped me in like one of my darkest times. Like, I feel like I might not even be here today if it wasn't for this person. So I definitely am indebted. I feel like gratitude is like somebody doing something, and you owing them back, or you grateful for the stuff that they've done. So that's definitely a thing to me. What material possessions are you grateful for? Material. I'm not a materialistic person, so I guess I am grateful for like everyday usage of stuff. Like, I don't know, I'm not a really materialistic person, so I don't really care for materials. What are two things that happened this week that you're grateful for? I'm grateful for the fact that I have not snapped on anybody like I really wanted to. I'm grateful for that, because I be demon angel. I'm a Gemini. That two-faced stuff is not like, oh, this bitch was talking about you. Like, it's not like two-faced what people mean. It's like, there's literally two sides to a Gemini. Like, you got the devil, you got the angel. So I've been flicking the devil off my shoulder a lot lately, and I am so grateful, because if I didn't, things would get ugly. So I'm definitely grateful for that. It might not even be what they wanted me to, like how they wanted me to answer, but whatever. That's a good one. Are there things that you think you've taken for granted that you should be grateful for? Yeah. My overall life, my health. Like, I've taken it for granted, because it's like, it's hard. Sometimes it's just hard to put your focus into one thing that you should, and it's like, it'll be alright, or this will happen, or this will be happening, and then like you'll realize, like, damn, I should have took necessary steps to fix this, or to make this better. So like, with my life overall, like, I feel like I took it for granted for a long time. Like, I wasn't trying to reach my highest potential. I wasn't trying to be all I could be. I was just basically skating through. Like, I literally took life for granted. So yeah. Ooh, what's different today than it was a year ago that you're grateful for? Like I said from jump, every year for the past two, I have climbed the ladder and mentality to get better. So last year, which was pandemic year, uh, last year was my best year. Like 2020, I touched so much money. I networked. I talked to new people. I met new people. So this year, I'm grateful that I didn't, take that success and like get big headed. I mean, granted, I did try to, reenact last year, but it's not the same. So I'm grateful that just another year of growth. I'm definitely grateful for not being in the same place that I was last year or the year before. Every year, I strive to be in a different position. Who are you? Who are the people around you that you're grateful for? This is your chance to let them know. You can send them a text, give them a call. I'm not doing none of that. But overall, I'm definitely grateful for my brothers. Like, we've always been close as a family from young. We come together when necessary. But, like, my brothers, I learn a lot from each of my siblings. I got 4 brothers. So my third brother, Darius, he actually, has grown up as a person. I've watched him. Like, we just had a conversation the other day, and his intellect, like, I'm so grateful to learn from each of my siblings. Like, my youngest brother has been going through some situations, and I'm just learning how everybody moves. So I'm definitely grateful for my brother, my mom. I'm grateful for family. They always got my back at the end of the day. When nobody else do, I can count on my family, and I'm super grateful for that. All right. We're on another new part. It's creativity, which I thought we already did, but I know this is going to be my favorite spot. Okay. And I'll probably, let's see, we got creativity. We got a section about space, which I probably won't. So I'll probably do like couple more sections, and I'll end this video because I didn't expect to do all of this, but these are some good questions. This question states, do you think creativity is important, and how do you practice creativity in your personal and professional life? Like I said from jump, I love being able to create. Creativity is like an outlet for me. Creativity is a word that describes me, so creativity is very important. It's a way to express yourself. If you big on creativity, then you basically an artist, because if you're able to create, you're able to express, and I love to express who I am because I'm nothing like nobody else that you'll probably ever meet. How do you push yourself to be more creative every day? Honestly, I don't have to push myself. I mean, I do, but I don't, because I wake up. My dreams is creative. I wake up creative. Like, I go to sleep creative. So the only thing that I would need to do to push myself more in my creativity is pushing it out there. Like, figuring out what to do and how to utilize my creativity. Creativity can be found everywhere. Where have you found your creative spark most recently? With the whole YouTube thing, like watching people, how they move on YouTube, and how people make vlogs and videos for this, and like, so YouTube has definitely sparked. No, actually, YouTube and TikTok has definitely changed my my perception pretty much. Sorry guys, I have these very touch sensitive Galaxy earbuds in, and they are just not trying to cooperate. Anyways, so where was I? Okay. What's the most creative project you've undertaken so far? Is it somewhere on the internet? Share a link to it. My most creative projects thus far would be with me, last year starting, my whole little drink thing, trying to create drinks and basically make a name for my business. Like, I want to take my one name and just branch off. Like, I don't want to just keep coming up with different names. Like, I literally want to make my one name just my creative focus and just branch off from there. So, yeah. What are some of the biggest barriers to creativity that you've come across? With this whole YouTube thing, like I said, trying to make sure it's perfect, make sure it's good. You know, it's kind of stressful. It's kind of intimidating when you trying to do something to draw people in, to make people watch. You don't know what everybody likes. You know what you good at. You know what you like, but what you good at and what you like may not draw the next person in. It's kind of intimidating. So that's something that I'm learning to hop over and try to overcome a little bit. Which, like I said, to the next question, being creative can be rewarding, but sometimes it gets frustrating. How do you overcome the frustration? I overcome my frustration of being creative by being creative, if that makes sense. Like, what better way to utilize your frustration is then create? Like, I make music, I write scripts, I write stories, I write books, I write everything. So that's me creating. When I'm mad at shit, like, that's when I cook the best. So, like, that's you creating. So I feel like if you're gonna be frustrated, channel that frustration and put it into positivity, which is creating. You know, frustration is creation. Creation is positivity. Like, I like that. There's a section about space. I'm not real big on that, so yeah, we're gonna skip that. Okay, we're gonna do a couple questions from the fame section, and we will do. Okay, hang on. Do you want to be famous? If yes, then what for? I ain't gonna lie. Who don't want to be famous? Like, whether it's behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, beside the scenes, on top of the scenes. Well, maybe not. Let me readjust. I don't want to be famous. I want to be successful. You can be successful and not even be known. So fame to me is being known, and I don't care if I'm known, but I care if I'm successful. You know, I don't want to be out here 50 slumming it, still trying to, you know, to be the it on the scene. Like, I want to be somebody. You know, I don't have to be, you know, on TV shows or world tours. I don't care for none of that. I just want to be successful. I want to be set. I want to be comfortable. I want to just live an ordinary, gentle life, you know? So I want fame in a form of success, not the fame like the lights, camera, action type fame, if that makes sense. Have you ever seen someone famous in real life? Yeah, I've been to a couple concerts, nothing major. What do you think the biggest upsides and downsides of being famous? The fame itself. People, I feel like, and this is just off watching people from Hollywood grow up, like, I feel like fame can hurt you or help you. Fame is like, it gets you big-headed. Like, here you are, just a normal person one day, and then you wake up, and then boom, you're in front of the spotlight. There is downsides, because that's your whole life being put on blast. Like, every time you do something, somebody knows about it. Or every time you know, you're in a situation, the blogs, the internet, the shades, the rooms, everybody knows about what you're doing. And that's a downside, because you can't live a normal life and be famous, true enough, but you also cannot do anything wrong, or you're screwed. Upside, you're known, you know, people, your face is out there, you know, you getting the endorsements, you getting the jobs, you getting the hits, you know. So I think there's more downsides to fame than there is upsides. That's just my opinion. Oh, the money's definitely an upside, but not all money's good money. If you could be famous for one day, what would you change around you? Man, I'd change, like, I don't know if that would be what I could change. That's more of a government issue, but I would, like, create a building or a fund or something to help, you know, struggling people, whether it be in your job, whether it be in a relationship, whether it be, like, convicted felons. Like, I feel like I would take my fame and use it for good, as in the form of trying to help people get on their feet. Because I don't feel like, as a famous person, you would think that they would come together and do more for the city. Like, I went to Los Angeles, like, for my birthday, and it's just, like, riding through so many people is famous. Like, do y'all really care about seeing, like, all these homeless people on, like, streets that famous people ride on? Like, it's touching me, so I don't know. Which famous celebrity do you admire and why? I'll have to come back to that one day. Alright, so we're going to do a couple from the change section. How comfortable are you with change? At first, actually, I've always liked change. Because most of the times when I change, it's for the better, or it's because it needed to happen. Some people tend to change and it's not always for the best. I'm comfortable as fuck with change. Like, I'm okay. Like, it may take me some time to get used to certain things, but I'm cool with change. Sometimes change is needed. Sometimes change is for the best. Have you made any recent changes in your life? Yes, I have. I am officially done with feeling like everything needs reaction. There's so many people in my circle, in my life, in my mind that just want me to react or get the best reactions out of me because they know how to get to me. And I just turned 30 a few weeks back, and ever since then, like, I honestly don't care no more. Like, I'm not letting nothing sway me to be back to the person who I was. So I am so glad that I made that change to just not care. Because when you don't care, nothing can really bother you. I don't want to be a person who say I don't care, and I really do. I honestly don't care about nothing. Got my little bit, I'm straight. What do you think has been the biggest change that's happened in the past few years? COVID. Definitely COVID. Because it smacked us. And we, like, literally are still living in a historical moment. So COVID, it helped people and it hurt people. And that was a change that was very effective. Like, damn, here we are having to wear a mask. Like, you know, can't touch stuff. Gotta overly be protected. Like, you know, I wash my hands, I sanitize anyway. But damn, this is like, now, COVID definitely has changed a lot of stuff. If I could change one thing about myself, what would it be? I'm very self-conscious, but you wouldn't know it. But there's stuff about me, like, you know, that I wish that I could fix. Like, you know, I wish that my titties was a little perkier. I wish I was a little smaller. I wish my stomach wasn't as big. My stuff is more of like physical change. You know, I get these little shave bumps. Like, I got fucking hormones like I was supposed to be a boy or some shit. And that shit that used to bother me. Like, I know people notice it, but it's something that I can't control. Like, it's a gene. It's not me. It's not like I'm sitting out here trying to fucking grow a full-grown beard, you know, like, and then I do my thing and then I get bumps on my face. It's like physical shit more so. But as far as like non-physical, I wish I could change my heart, my conscience. Like, I wish I could be a bad person sometimes. As messed up as that sounds, like, I feel like being a good person my entire life has did me nothing. It did no justice. Like, I feel like the bad people get, you know, shit handed to them, like, or they just take it. And I'm not a taker. I wait. You know, I sit down on the sidelines. Like, I don't know. I wish I could change my mental state, which I'm working on it. So, but other than that, it's more of a physical with me. You know, whatever. Okay. Well, we'll end this one with... what are some things you are interested in learning more about? I actually want to learn more about stocks, bonds. For some reason, I dabbled in Robinhood, but I didn't really put too much into it. So I'm definitely interested in learning about that. I also want to learn more about, like, my history, you know, genetic wise, and, you know, my ancestors and stuff like that. And also want to learn more about what I want. I'm always willing to learn about anything, for real. I like to learn. So I was a big social studies nerd back in school. So yeah. So that concludes our Q&A for the day. Like I said, until I get the ball rolling, y'all gonna get these little random, you know, intro videos. My first 3-4 videos will probably all be about me, just talking about me and answering questions and stuff like that, until I get y'all drawn in a little bit more. But this was fun. Yeah, I haven't had a specific date on when I'm going to upload videos. Still playing with the name for the segment, so just bear with me, and I hope y'all enjoyed my Q&A, and I'm gonna get better with time, only if y'all let me. So, as always, stay blessed, stay on top, keep it real. Peace.